Hey everyone, welcome back to an evening episode actually. So I didn't film on Saturday, Sunday like I wanted to, but it's Tuesday. So here I am and I've got a lot I want to share, and it's going to be broken up into a couple videos that I will send off to you, share with you in the course of the next week, let's say. And okay, so I'm trying to keep these videos near 5-7 minutes because they've been creeping up to 10, and I know you guys like just short videos, so working on that one. Let's see how long this one lasts. Anyway, okay, so a couple of things. I'll start off with quote. First of all, I always start with a quote usually. Okay, so maybe the journey isn't so much about becoming anything. Maybe it's about unbecoming everything that isn't really you, so you can be who you were meant to be in the first place. And that's by Coelho. Okay, now I'm probably mutilating his last name. Anyway, so starting off with a quote, piggybacking my last video about gratitude, and I want to talk about mindfulness today a little bit because, and I'm going to kind of give you guys a little bit of a twist too, because I don't usually share this part of my day, but I will today because everything is so linked. It's incredible. So every morning after I wake, I've already shared this with you guys. So every morning after I wake, I do my meditation. I get up, I make a coffee and contemplate for a few minutes, and then I journal. So I journal about whatever's on my mind, maybe dreams, my thoughts, all of that, okay? So, and it doesn't always make sense. Sometimes it's like just morning pages. So it's just like, and then not really conscious stream of thoughts and ideas, not really full sentences. So it depends on where my mind is when I wake, right? And how well I slept and the dreams I had and all of that. So, but I always, after all of that, I always draw. I have two tarot card decks that I draw from. So one of them is inspired by doTERRA's essential oils, and it was a deck of cards created by Lisa Powers. And I believe she still has it available on Amazon, but this is what it looks like. This is the old version. I think she redid it, revamped it. But Lisa Powers, essential oil oracle cards. Okay, so that's the first deck. The other deck is Gabrielle Bernstein, Super Attractor. Okay, so those are the two decks. So it changes. I change it up. It's not like I draw from one first and then every day. Sometimes I change it up. So these days I'm drawing from the Essential Oil Oracle card deck. So I'm sharing this with you because it just aligns really cool with what I want to talk to you about today. So definitely gratitude is always here. It's always at the back of my mind, okay? But I'm going to link it with mindfulness today. And so when I drew my card from the Essential Oil card deck, I drew lemongrass. So lemongrass is actually very refreshing. It's probably one of my, funny enough, it's not an essential oil that I would think to put in my diffuser, but I absolutely love it. It's my number one go-to. And I think I have all my friends that also have adopted lemongrass into their diffuser it's a go-to for day to day. So declutter is sort of the theme, okay? And the true statement is, I let it all go. Everything you have done up to this point is leading you to where you need to be. Let go of the past and be here now, okay? So that's the card that I drew. And I actually drew this card on the weekend as well, which is really interesting. Second one, Super Attractor, Gabrielle Bernstein tarot card deck. So I drew, instead of worrying about the future, I know all is well when I'm aligned in the moment. Do you see a theme? Okay. So in my meditation this morning on gratitude, it mentioned choosing a color. I'm not going to say I chose purple because I didn't, but isn't that kind of neat? To me, that made sense. So be here now, let it all go, forget about the past and the future, be present, be mindful, declutter. For me, it's probably declutter my mind, okay, of the thoughts and things, stories, limiting beliefs, all of that, okay? So then to take it all into a whole other realm, I stumbled on this post about mindfulness. So mindfulness is a powerful tool that can bring peace and clarity to your life. Take a moment each day to pause, breathe, and fully immerse yourself in the present moment. Okay? So when I talk about gratitude, and I'll talk more about that, but when you're naming gratitude, when you're naming the people that you are grateful to know or grateful that are a part of your life, when you're naming the things that you are grateful to have or to be able to utilize, okay? And when you're naming the places that you are grateful to have lived or visited or created memories at, or the things that you're grateful for, like, how do you feel? How do you feel in those moments? Immerse yourself in the feelings. Embrace the beauty around you, whether it's the warmth of the sun on your skin or the sound of the birds chirping. How do you feel in those moments? We are so numb to feeling that it takes us by surprise when we feel things. And that is my message today, is be mindful of how you feel in the moment when you're naming the things you're grateful for, or you appreciate, or you're thankful for, the people, the memories. When you go back to that memory, like today, I went back to a memory of when I drove one of my first cars. It was a red Ford Tempo. And what drew that memory, it was a song. It was a song that I heard. Because that song that I heard, I remember playing it in my Ford Tempo when I was in my 20s and the windows rolled down and all you could hear was the bass. And that was a fun, happy moment for me. Okay? And then it's like when all the messages are about letting go of your worries, about the past, the future, focus on the here and now, you know? And when we practice mindfulness, it's easy to dig in to those gratitude moments and those feelings of what you felt in that moment, and be grateful for those moments and memories and people and things that you and people that you shared things with. And it gives you a more calm and centered appreciation of the current life that you lead and that you live and that you're in. And I guess I'm going to end there. So more to come for sure on gratitude. We're not done. I have a podcast I will talk to you guys about on my next, probably one of my next episodes, maybe the next 1 or 2 episodes. But thank you so much for always showing up, and thank you for accepting me in all of my my moments and the way I show up. So I'll talk to you guys real soon, okay? Thank you so much again for checking in. We're almost at 10 minutes. I can't keep this thing under 10 minutes, it seems. Anyway, next time.